What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope everybody's doing very well out there on this beautiful Thursday, even though it looks like it's going to rain where I'm at, but nevertheless, it's still a beautiful day. I got a very funny story right here. Now, it wasn't funny for the victim, okay? It wasn't cool at all, okay? And as we get into the story, you'll see exactly what I mean. But nevertheless, it's funny to the stupid ass cops. That's if this story is not satire. And also, shout out to the sister Kendra Esvedos for hipping me to this particular story right here. It says here police shot and wounded each other trying to shoot a black teenager. Now, look how stupid that is. You understand? But look at this. Two Oklahoma City Police Department officers shot each other in an attempt to shoot an African American teenager they were chasing. Ray, not his real name, was running from the police after a squad car pulled over next to him while he was walking home from the Apple store. He heard the officer say suspect is in the possession of the stolen phone and he looks armed and dangerous. Listen to this shit. The 18-year-old said he just bought the phone 15 minutes earlier, and when he heard that the officer assumed he was armed, he decided to run for his life because he did not want to be in the presence of police officers who assumed he was armed and dangerous. And rightfully so. I mean, look at all the damn killings. You know, these people, these dumbass, subhuman ass officers who want to pull the trigger and ask questions later. They don't care. So I can understand why the young man wanted to run. You understand? But here's where it gets deep. Check this out. I ran into an alley and felt like I'm going to have an asthma attack and decided to among so garbage what was piled up in the alley. I only saw one officer, so when I heard his footsteps passing, I came out to run back to the store on to find I am in the middle of two officers. Okay, so he's in the middle of officers, and it's going to be a crossfire thing. Okay, I was trying to put my hand up when four shots rang and the two officers fell down. You hear this shit? Four shots. They shot at each other. They actually shot at him but missed. Well, so much as grazed. Check this out. Ray was grazed by 3 bullets, one on his ear, 2 on both sides of his neck. Damn. One officer had a bullet go through his shoulder, and the other one had a bullet on his neck. That's what the kid says. The teen said he ran to safety and then called the ambulance. All right. His parents later took him to the police station where they learned that the real criminal he was mistaken for was apprehended and he was not black. Do you hear this shit? They had this fella's whole identity all crossed up, and that makes me believe they knew what they were doing in the first place. Now, if this story was actually, if it is true, good that they shot each other. It's bad that the young man found out, that he, had to endure being grazed by 3 bullets, though. See, but here's where the lawsuit would come in as far as I'm concerned. Now, to continue here, the officer who was shot on the neck, it says, not in the neck, but on the neck, by his partner, lost too much blood and did not make it. Good for his bitch ass. Good. Because they shouldn't have did that. And that basically concludes the story. I've searched for other pictures, like for pictures or whatever, to see if I could actually see who these officers was who did this, but you can't even find it. As a matter of fact, I found a story that said, did 2 officers really shoot each other, while pursuing a young teenager? And they try to play it off like it didn't really happen. Okay? But this story says it does. That it did happen, in other words. So, but I tell you, that's what, if it did happen, good for him. And it's too bad the other officer didn't die as well, because they had no business shooting the man. And then, a young fella. and then lying in the first place. First, they, as you seen in the story, they said that he looked at dangerous, and armed and dangerous. In other words, how the fuck can you tell if somebody is armed and dangerous if you don't even see a gun on them in the first place? You see? So good for him if one of the officers did die. And hopefully this young man's parents sue the hell out of this police station. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and your views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.